This conference will now be recorded.
So far, yesterday we have covered these ones, conditional statements, right? Conditional and this eval function. We discussed about the eval function and how it evaluates the expression, whatever we have in the string format. So it accepts only string format, right? So whatever we
Yes.
have expression in the string format. Sorry, I wasn't not sharing the screen. Yeah, are you able to see my screen, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So yesterday we covered about the eval function. So what is evaluate function? It accepts the string and in the string whatever the expression it has, it returns the value. Suppose here we have given the expression in the string like this, right? It will evaluate the this value and it will give the output of this expression. So like that it will evaluate the any expression and it will accept the whatever like suppose if you give the list tuple dictionary, it will in the string format it will convert that convert them into the list string and dictionary format. So understand, right, this evaluate function. So after that we discussed about the flow control. Flow control, we have the different type of flow controls: condition statements, transfer statements, iterative statements. So in the condition statements we have the if else and if else and else. So in the transfer statements we have the break, continue, pass. So these are control transfer statements. So we can transfer the control. So if that condition is true or if that condition is fail, you can transfer that control to other logic. Okay. So iterative statements. So this is the looping. So if you want to loop through any data, you can use for and while loops. So you can loop that data. So we discussed yesterday if and else, right? We only discussed these two. So we have like if, elif and else, right? So when we use this if, elif and else, if we have more than two conditions, then we go for the elif. So I have if condition 1. So if condition 1, if condition 1 true, I am giving the logic 1. It executes the logic 1. L, if condition 2, it executes the logic 2. So else, if these both conditions are not true, it will come to else loop, else condition. In this else condition, I have the logic 3. So anyone new in this class? Anyone joined today class? Only for today? I think most of them are new. So you can go through the recorded sessions. So far we have completed 7 sessions. So you can, I will share the recorded videos with you link. So you can go through those videos this weekend so that you can sync with this uh, session whatever we cover. Okay. So logic 3. If condition 1 is true, it will execute logic 1. If condition 1 is fail, means false, it comes to condition 2. So if condition true, then it will execute logic 2. Okay. If condition is false, then it comes to else. Okay. When it comes to else, the both condition 1 and condition 2 is false. Then only it comes to logic 3. Okay. Yeah. I will give you the practical session. Suppose if condition, I have the two variables. Name, value, the name contains some text or Python. So otherwise we will take it from an input. Input of enter any name. Okay, like that I have given. So here I am giving like Python. So here name value as Python, right? So it is a string. So I am giving the condition. If I will write it in here, it is not possible. I am taking like a new file. So here name equal to. So this is the editor. This is also one type of editor. So this is also one type of editor. So you can edit here also. If you want to write any script, so you can write in this Python provided editor. So otherwise you can write it in the. So let's close this one. We have the Visual Studio Code, PyCharm and all, right? So Visual Studio Code is more simple and more customization plugins are there. So you can use those plugins and it will highlight the syntax errors and it will give the suggestions, syntax suggestions, like that. It will give all the data whatever you want. So it simplify the code and you can write the code faster here. Okay. Suppose I want name input of font is okay, right? Are you able to see this font, or I want to increase the font size?
Can you increase
It's
the
fine.
font size?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, are you able to see right now? Is it okay?
Yes, Sunil.
Enter. Okay. This is the input. So whatever the console you enter the input, it will take here and it will store into the name. So input is what if it is accept the command line from the input. So it is always a string. It returns a always string. If you see here. So input, this is the function. Input is a function. So here it suggests the this definition. So what is the internal definition of this input? It will suggest like this. So def input of prompt. It is a prompt. We are entering the prompt, right? So if you see, this is the prompt. Whatever the prompt we have given here, enter fruit name. So it is the prompt. Okay, it's stored in the object. So what it is returning here, it is the arrow symbol is there, right? This arrow symbol is output of this function. So what is the output of this function? String type. Type of this out type of this function output is string. So whatever the value you get from this input function, it is always gives the string only. So what you, if you want to convert that in that string to number or any bool value or any decimal, you want to use the typecasting and you can convert. So this is the advantage. If you use the Visual Studio VS Code, this is the advantage. Okay. Here it will give the short description also. Read a string from standard input. The trailing new line is stripped and the prompt string, if given, it is printed to standard output without a trailing new line. Okay, if it has any new line, it will strip that new line and it gives the whatever the data you have given. Okay, if the user hits EOF, and EOF means end of file. Okay, so or control D, control Z plus return. If you give anything, it will, okay, it will give the EOF error. Okay, it will raise the EOF error. So just to you enter whatever value you have entered, just enter and after that you can press enter. That's it. It will return to program and it will give the result. Understand, right? So if name of the fruit is apple, then you can write condition like print apple is fruit. So L if name of the fruit is available. Okay. So you can print any value, whatever string you want, you can print like this. So else you have entered the fruit name, like you can give the name. So whatever the you have given the input, that input you are printing. Okay. So this is the condition. Of the fruit is printing apple. So here it prints the apple is very sweet. Like that it will print. Okay. Okay. Output. So what it is giving, we have given the apple. It first it will how it execute, right? First comes to this program. So here what we have written. So here we have written like name equal to input of this whatever the value we have entered here. It will this input is this input function accept the value from the command prompt. Okay, so that is why it returns the it shows the command prompt. It asks for the prompt value, whatever value you have given. Once you have entered the value, so it will again comes to this this session2.py module. It execute the whatever the lines it has, so it will execute these conditions. Okay, so understand, right? So I will execute again. So fruit name I am giving. Okay, this one we haven't given, right? In this condition we are not evaluating that condition. We are not checking the guava fruit name. So that is why it comes to else loop. So first it comes to here in the if condition. It is checking the, it will check the name equal to apple. If it is apple, then it will go to this inside this loop and it will execute, it will print the this value. Okay, so if it is not equal to apple, it comes to elif. So it check the, if the name is strawberry, then it will print this string. So here in this case, name equal to not apple, not strawberry, right? That is why it came to else loop. That it prints like you have entered the fruit name, that guava. Okay, so I will give strawberry also. Okay, see, it look like in pink color. So here name equal to apple, not name equal to apple, right? So it comes to else loop, elif, and here name equal to strawberry, right? That's why it goes to inside this loop and it prints the this value. Understand, right? Any doubts you have in this?
No, Sunil.
Yes, Sunil.
So we have completed condition statements. Now we can go to the iterative statements. Okay, iterative or loops. Okay, so what is iterative statements? So if you want to execute the group of statements multiple times, suppose you want to print the your name 10 times. So what you can use? By using loops, you can print your name 10 times. So if you want to repeat group of statements or single statement, then we can use the iterative or loops. Okay, so here we have the two type of loops, right? For and while. So for loop is, so when you have the sequence, so if you want to print your name 10 times, right, you have to loop through the 10 times. So that time you will give the, it accept the sequence and it will loop through whatever the sequence you have given in this for loop until that sequence ended. It will loop that statement at that times. So suppose for x in 10. Okay, understand, right? Suppose
Yeah.
here range of 10. We discussed about range data type, right? So why I have given range of 10, right? So what it give? So range data, if I give range of 10, So what values it give? From 0 to
9.
9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will loop through from 0 to 9. Okay. Here you can give the name print of your name. Suppose Python I have given that. You can, it will print Python 10 times. Okay. So understand, right? This one. Likewise, suppose your name is, I have the name variable. So in this name variable, I have Python string. So I want to print individual characters in this Python. Okay. So I want to print individual characters in a, it is in horizontal line, right? This is an horizontal line. So I want to print individual line in single, individual character in single line in vertical way. So sometimes it will, in interviews they ask, I have this string like that. Can you, it is in horizontal way, right? Can you print in vertical way? So what is the output they want? So py t h m, like that they want output. So what you can do here? So by using for loop for c in character in name, okay. So print c, okay. So what it take? It will loop through the this name string. So here you have the, suppose this name, what it has here, Python, right? So you can give directly like this also. Okay, there is no problem. If you give name, variable name also name, no problem. If you give per c in this string this way also no problem. Okay, if you give like this, so it will take first, it will loop through here. Okay, first value. So it will loop through second value. So it will loop through every time, it will take one character from here. Second time, second index is 1, right? It has taken the one index and it will take this one and this one, this one, this one, like every time until this string is ended. So whatever the characters in the string ended, that much time it will loop through. Okay. We will see in the practical way. Okay. So I have named Python, right? So for in name print c. See, output is python. It printed in horizontal, sorry, vertical way. So we have given in the horizontal way. Here what it print? It print in the vertical way. See, here you can give the condition also. If c equal to p, okay. Print name string has character p. Okay. So you can also like this, you can evaluate the condition. Okay. So let me save and paste it. See, first what it is checking, if condition, if c equal to p. So here we have the p, right? So that is the name string has character p. Okay, understand, right? This one, are you able to understand, or do you
Yes,
want
yes,
me to explain one more? Yeah, okay. So or I in range of 10, right? I have given one example, right? Range of 10. So just I am printing I. So can you guess what it print if I give like this? Anyone guess what it print?
0 to 9.
So range of 10 means 0 to 9, right? So these 0 to 9 values it will print in vertical way. See what it print? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. It will print. Understand, right? So instead of I, you can print your name also. Like here I can take Python. Okay. See, Python 10 times it print. You can add this index also. Yes. Can do like this. So here you cannot add the why you got this one, right? So you cannot concatenate integer value to string, right? So that is why you can convert this integer value to string. Okay, understand, right? This is the integer. Okay, 0 to 9 is integer. So what you are doing? We are concatenating this integer to string. So concatenating integer to string is not possible. Okay, that is why you got this type error. You can only concatenate string, not int, to the string. Okay. So in that case, what you should do? You can convert this integer value I to string. Okay. See. So Python 0, Python 1, Python 2, like that. It print 10 times, 0 to 9. So like that you can do whatever you want. Okay. You can do multiplication also. So print, see, I star 2. So here every value we are multiplication with 2, right? So if I do like this, what it print? So initial is 2. So after that we are multiplying 1 to 2, right? So 0 to 2 is what you get? 0 only, right? So 0 into 2, 0 only you can get, right? So after that 1, here 1 you have the I value. So you are multiplying 1 into 2 is 2. So again second value is 2, right? 2 into 2 is 4. Like that it will multiply and it will give the result. So in date in your coding any script or any Python code, you can use this for loop like this. There are more scenarios you need to practice on this for loops. So this one is you understand, right? Or any doubts you have?
It's clear. Clear. Clear.
No,
Okay.
Sunil.
I think Satya is a new joiner.
Yeah. So we are running out of time. So I will give one more scenario on this. Range is completed. So we can do like this. So if you want to print if the given range of sequences odd number or even numbers. Suppose you have sometimes in interview what they will ask, I have 100 numbers like this 100. So in input I have given the 100. Okay. So n equal to 100. Okay. So I want to print in this 100 what are all the odd numbers. Okay. Understand, right? What are all odd numbers or even numbers you have in this 100. So you want to print those values only. Okay. So in that time you can use the range. Okay. The range of range of n instead of 100. You can comment this one. We don't require. So range of n. Okay. So here what we can do, if what condition you want to write here.
If I
If
percentile
n
I na,
percentile 2, if you give
Sunil,
equal to 0, okay. F string you know, right? You all know, right? F string. So what you can do, okay? Value is even. Okay.
it should be I percentile 2 na, n percentile 2. I think I percentile 2.
Here, right? Here we can do I percentile. Here I percentile to n. So if it is a, here it will print like here also I. So I is even. If it is a 0, if it 0 is even, then it will print even. Okay.
And in the range, I think we should give n plus 1. If you are giving till
N plus
100.
1 within the 100, right? Within the 100,
Okay.
they are
Okay, so
asking.
100 is not. Okay.
Not included. Okay.
Okay.
So else what we can print, if this is not equal to, we are printing what we can print here. I is odd. Okay. See, within 100 it will print 0 is even, 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, 4 is even, 5 is odd. Like that it will print up to 99. It won't include 100. If you want to include 100 also, you can give, as Prashant told, you can give n plus 1. Okay. If you want to include 100 also, it will range up to 100. Means here 0 to 99 is 100 values only, right? That is why if you want to include 100 value also, you can give n plus 1. So otherwise, no need. So this is most asking interview question also. Sometimes they will ask like this. So any doubts so far? So let me explain one more also. We discussed about I in range of so I am giving like range of 0 to 10, comma 2. Print I. What output it will give? Prashant, can you explain what output it will give? Here for I in range
Nothing.
of 0 to 10, so it will range between these values. So what is this? This is the step value, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me see. What is the range? See, 0 as it is, it will print. After that, 0, it will print every second. It will add 2. So every step value is 2 means first it will print this one. So after that, second value is 2, right? So 2. How it will be like this. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So up to 9 it will print. So first it will print 0, right? It will skip this one. Okay. So it will skip step value 1. So this is the second value. It will skip. Again, here it is the second. It is the second value. So first value it will print as it is. It will print the second value. Here it is the second value. Here it is the second value. Here it is the second value. So every second value it will print. Okay. Understand, right? So if the cursor is first, it will print this one. First cursor is come here. So this is the second value, right? It will print this one. So if the cursor is here, this is the second value, right? It will print here. Every step means it will skip one value and it will print. It will skip one value and it will print. If you give 3, it will skip 2 values. If I give 3, right? So it will skip 2 values. See, 1, 2 it skip and it print the third value. So 4, 5 it skip, it print the 6. 7, 8 it skip, 9 it will print. Like that, it will print. So that's it for today class. Do you have any doubts as of now?
No, Sunny.
Yeah.